tell you something about my first negative comment. Hey, thinking back, we never had this on the channel. So all that distance I made, around about 100 kilometers at least, I'll have to go back. No, it is a closure. Yay! And we will be going into the village. Oh, look at that. Look at all that room. Good evening. We are in Germany. I would like to welcome you in the newest episode of Newbie Trucker in Europe series, where carrying on from the previous episode, we will be collecting, but only on Monday. Let's see what the weekend will bring for us. I'm hoping that you are all well, healthy, happy, that your Friday, if you're watching on Friday, was perfect and not too tough. But even if yes, I'm trying to entertain you with my eventual struggle, but hopefully it won't be like that, and we will be able to get it done without any hassle. So, we are nearing our weekend parking spot. I hope it's gonna be a good one. These junctions are a bit curved, and sometimes if they are more curved, you can't see out on the left-hand side. The German nights are so dark. Okay, and I'm here now. Where's the spot? Ah, here. I can see the others, and it appears it's full. But we will find a spot, I'm 100% sure. And I think I parked in this one once. Oh, look at that. Look at all that room. Yes, because this is a paid one. That's the problem. And everyone goes into the cheapo, free version of parking spots. And we parked here once when we went to Nuremberg, and so I will just park in here. I don't need to be as close as the other guys. I've got legs, and I'll move them. I'm capable of moving with them. Would you believe that? I also don't need company. Not as I'm a miserable person, but I don't want to be a weight on others' shoulder. Right, so let me show you. Let me show you myself. Take this off. Put this up. Take this like so. And here I am. Oh, Jesus. Now the light doesn't go any lower than this. So this is our weekend spot. We will spend our weekend here. And I'll try to run around if the weather and my appetite and the place. I'll just research what's around, and I'll try and do some footage for this video. What did we have today? out of here. So we've still managed to drive 8 hours and 21 minutes. Therefore, I feel a little bit of tiredness. Shouldn't I? Speak to you tomorrow. So there's the truck stop, Autohof, and we will be going into the village. The feels like it's not more than the temperature outside. It's only 2.8 kilometers, which is around about less than 2 miles. So we'll do the walk. So I looked at the forecast, and today the weather is like this, and that's why it's Saturday, by the way, and that's why I've chosen today's day for this walk, because tomorrow is gonna be rainy. We don't need to go too far away for the name of the village. So, we've just left that village over there, and we are heading towards that village. It would have been rude not to come. Interesting, isn't it? Hello. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. So it's time for us. We had enough break now. So it is time for us to start work. Monday morning after 56 hours in this rather welcoming Autohof. Good morning. It is Monday, the 13th of April, and now I'm heading to collect 2 collections. So now we've got 39 kilometers to get to our collection, which translates into 32 minutes, just because we managed to do the work on Friday to get as close as possible to this place, and so we had a undisturbed weekend break without having to wake up too early this Monday. Regarding this DAF I have now is because one of our mates at the company was in this one, and he sorry, let me get in the lane here. And he's got a brand new Volvo instead of this, and my truck went to be repaired. So hopefully by the time I come back or get back to Britain, the Iveco will be repaired and we'll be able to move back into that. The weather is not better now compared to yesterday. The only difference is that it's not raining.
Like a creep, so hard over I couldn't speak. I met the group last night and he shook.
So this one was done in like 10-15 minutes with all the paperwork filled in and sent over to the governance in order to achieve a GMR code. The next collection is going to be at 150 kilometers, a little bit under 100 miles. Okay, he was waiting for me. Very good observation from the guy. So we are nearing our second collection point, which is at 2 kilometers, a little bit over 1 mile. 1.25, I'd say. This time I put my retarder back so it didn't dig-a-dink. And at the end we will go in, well, we will turn around and it's here.
Then take the first left.
So yeah, our collection point is on the left. Left again into the Brussels Strasse. So within an hour we got loaded, as well as have the T1 document in hand. We will need to get our GMR and off we go.
Continue on A7.
Thank you. Yeah, everything went really smooth. I went to the office, they've given me a bay. I went on the bay, I don't know, 15 pallets were on. They've even put the security bars on, load security bars, that is, on the load. So basically what I had to do was only close the back doors and that's it.
I don't wanna feel this good just 'cause you called last night. I'm not that girl. I don't wanna dress up for you and be a toy. I'm not that
won't believe it, but I'll have to go back for a seal. So all that distance I made, around about 100 kilometers at least, I'll have to go back and redo that whole thing again. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to go to that parking that I've looked up, but yeah, oh geez. So yeah, that's what they want, and I don't know what with these guys that they think that I will not change the seal during my checks, but I don't mind. I'm paid for this, so would you believe it? For a seal, roughly 100 miles. What can you do? The sat-nav would like me to go through the city centre, but no, we will not go that way. I know that from the video point of view, going through Würzburg city centre would be a nice material to work with, but I will not do that. And so we are getting back now. Digging.
Meters, turn left to Strasbourgstrasse, then take the first left.
So we are getting back now for the seal. We shall talk in a minute or soon. So we've got the seal. It's just insane that some companies are capable of doing when we talk about seals and systems. Sometimes you feel like it's so overdone. That's incredible. But I don't care. Well, I will if I don't catch the ferry tomorrow. So I've added that Charleroi parking, and it says it's gonna be 6 hours and 59 minutes drive, which I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I'll need to check. So if I'll be able to fit that in, and this is without any hiccups, hold-ups. But I'll tell you in a minute if that's a valid point for us. So I've already driven 4 hours and 35 minutes, therefore I won't be able to get there.
For empathy and bliss, easy rider, hey, I'm the one to kiss. Oh, you ain't gonna lose me. What you gonna do about it? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit that bottle. Ooh, it's all like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna hit that bottle.
Hello. So we are now in the vicinity of Frankfurt. This is the outskirts of it, and I'm hoping there won't be any hiccup along the route. The traffic is increasing, and now as it stands, to my chosen parking or planned parking, I'll only be able to get there in 9 hours and 53 minutes drive. Or I can park somewhere earlier, crossing from Germany into Belgium, maybe Germany, and then do the whole thing tomorrow. Probably that's the best bet. And for that I've got an old, how can I say, an old actor of this channel. I parked there several times returning from Vienna and other places too. I think it was Nuremberg. So probably that will be the choice, the wise one. So get some fuel now, and then that's around about Aachen, and park there, and then start tomorrow morning, get into the fuel place tomorrow morning, the big fuel place, and then carry on from there. So probably that's my best bet, to play it secure. So, digging. It's 4 o'clock now, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to find parking here. I only need a 45 minutes one, so it's not a big deal. But I also wanted to go in the services and have a Bockwurst. Hey, thinking back, we never had this on the channel. Although I had it multiple times, so I just don't know how could that miss the footage, but it did somehow.
And you watch the sand slipping through your hands. I know it's hard, but that's okay. You're gonna make it out today, and they'll follow you everywhere. We'll make it through the dark. We will get out of here, but baby we'll never part. Every scar you've earned means you're still alive. Every twist and turn gonna get you by. And you try to grasp what is happening, baby it won't last.
Good morning. So we are here in near Aachen. We parked up yesterday, choosing the safe way of doing things. It's Tuesday the 14th. So now the plan is to get into Eupen, fuel up, do some illegal migrant checks, as you always are required to do these things at every stop, and then, well, fuel up, and then go our way. Now the distance to the fueling point is 38 kilometers, which is 25 miles from here, and then get to the port and cross. Yesterday, in the meantime, every data, GMI included, and T1, and the new system's barcode arrived. Therefore, we are clear to cross. We will still need to do our customs clearance in Sevington, and then deliver tomorrow AM. Be in Britain around about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon if there's no massive queue in the port. Yesterday, before I parked up for the night, I had so many plans to offload the camera's memory card and maybe do some editing and all that. That was an hour before I parked up. But then when I got to the parking, I don't know what happened. Such a massive tiredness came on me. Like, I just said, yeah, no, not gonna happen. So what I did, I had something to eat, got to bed, and woke up this morning. It was kind of weird. Within an hour I was like done. No appetite for anything. But also, I would like to grab the moment and tell you something about my first negative comment, which was flagged by YouTube, and they didn't let that come to surface. It was because of someone, I'm not saying names, said something in between racism and fake nationalism sort of thing, accusing this or that types of drivers of ruining the British trucking as it is. And I wouldn't like to debate anything in this regard. This channel is about people, and I will not let anything like that come out. This is not Facebook where you can write whatever unpunished. In here, YouTube flagged it, and I didn't let the thing come through. I established this channel to store my memories in trucking, so later on they will be visible, hopefully. And also the second, it's for the community. And the main reason why I believe in a positive laughter type of community is because in this world there's not too much left in terms of socializing, and so if we go online, I would like that to be a pleasant atmosphere, not something full of hate and problems problems. We've got many problems around the world and in our own lives as well. Therefore, here it will be a haven to escape those things and not bringing them over. And I will keep the channel like this. And so if anyone has any problems with my accent, with my I didn't mention my nationality, and I will not for a very long time from now on. But if any problems are with my appearance and the fact that I'm not a native English speaker, then I do apologize in terms of not being able to satisfy your needs. But on the other hand, if someone can go past that and find the human being in himself and on the channel, that's the way to go. I will not let any hate come through. That's for sure. So in the light of all this, I would like to encourage comments about the work I do, about everything. I accept critique, constructive one. So if I mess up something somewhere in any way and you've got a better way of doing things, I'm more than happy to learn. I'm not perfect, and I will be able to gain some knowledge from you. And so I accept constructive critique, which is, mate, you shouldn't do it like this. This is a better way. And I'm happy to learn. And as well as the positive laughter comments regarding if I will have any sort of humorous situations, I'm more than happy to laugh with you in those moments. So, as a recap, no hate whatsoever. Simple.
Spending my time believing that I'm flying like a cannonball. Yeah. What if I'm just concealing that I'm waiting for a star to fall? Won't you do me a favor? Won't you do me a baby? All this time I'm looking at my telephone, 'cause I'm thinking of your hands and the way you made them dance on me, on me. Make a wish, take your pick, let me out before I slip. Take your pick, take your pick, hit it. Dynamite, you just blew my mind right now, right now, right now. One more night, baby, come and show me how, show me how. Yeah.
Of course. So, we are back in Britain. I will still need to do to clear my T1 document in Sevington.
It's like I threw the dice and lost it all. But when I'm around you, I get a bit nervous, like in a plane before it's taking off. Make a wish, take your pick, let me out before I slip. Take your pick, take your pick. Make a wish, take your pick, let me out before I slip. Take your pick, take your pick, hit. Dynamite, you just blew my mind right now, right now, right now. One more night, baby, come and show me
Hello, good evening. So I just arrived from Germany. I'm here near Colchester. Well, a little bit further away. Let me tell you the town's name. Coggeshall. Yeah, I'm here. I don't know how many kilometers I've driven. Let me show myself to you. This light is a little bit cold, bluish sort of thing. So yeah, all the way from Aachen, that parking we parked last night in, through the channel up to here, Coggeshall. That's the place's name. And our first drop is at 4 point... I want to be exact.
Please drive to highlight.
No, I'm not gonna drive anymore today, darling. 4.1 kilometers, which is around about 2 miles, 2.5 miles from here. So that's that. We had a very good run despite of some traffic situations in Belgium, as well as it was busy in the port as well. So that's a massive plus. On the top of all this, we cleared customs in Sevington in 51 minutes. And then I've driven through the Dartford tunnel, which there was traffic, but not crazy. I probably got lucky because I crossed around about 6-ish, in between 6 and 7. And to then find a parking spot here. It's a lay-by. It does the job. I don't care. I just want to unload the first one as soon as possible tomorrow morning. So it's bad news and bad news. Where shall I start? So the first bad news is that the place is here, but they changed in the last minute with a different delivery point, basically going somewhere else. This is the first bad news. And then the second bad news is that the second delivery remained the same in the middle of nowhere. So now we are still at the point where we stood before, and the delivery point is at 33 kilometers, that's 20 miles, and I will not even attempt to cross here. Instead I will go left. I should go right here, but
$1, I need a dime. I took a dive for an API. Babe, I wanna give it all to you. Give it all to me, babe, and I give it all to you. You give it all to me, babe, and I give the world to you.
I'm really hoping that's not a closure there. And no, not really, but oh Jesus. No, it is a closure. Yay! So we'll need to turn around. Jesus. Oh, this is a much better road, to be honest with you. So we've got another 1.5 miles to get there. This is a farm.
In 500 meters, arrive at length drop on the right.
But at least the sat-nav knew the proper location for this drop. So, happy days. So that's how they work. And this is the ramp. The things are getting unloaded. In and out. So, the second, well, the first drop is now done. So now we are heading towards our second drop. Hopefully that won't be
A140 is closed.
this
Switching to a
bad.
new route.
And we are at 120 kilometers, which translates into 70 miles ish.
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chain up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things.
So, we managed to deliver this. It was a pleasant delivery point. The stuff was nice as well, not only because I've been given 8 beers. The second one appeared to be, well, it was easier than the first one. Therefore,